Good morning.
In the last puppy nap, I was able to finish This Woven Kingdom. I'm here for another kind of cozy nighttime reading update. I have not junk journaled in weeks. Hey guys, welcome to A Realistic What I Read in a Week. As someone that is a new puppy mom while still working a full-time job, I got Milo about 2 weeks ago, and since getting him, I've learned that I can still read as much as I want and as much as I was, as long as I'm intentional with my time. So I just want to take you along with me this week to kind of see, when I'm reading and how much I read by the end of the week. I am currently on This Woven Kingdom. I started it yesterday and read 120 pages. I feel like I'm flying through it. I really want to get a good chunk of this done today because I was so into it last night, but something I've learned is I really am a daytime reader because when it comes to nighttime reading, I want to take advantage of the fact that he's going to bed and he's going to wake up anywhere from 6 to 7 a.m. So I just don't want to stay up too late reading, knowing I'm going to have to potentially wake up at 6 a.m., So we usually take advantage of those daytime puppy naps, which we are on puppy nap number 1 of the day. It's about 8:30. And so I'm gonna actually use this time to get on my laptop and do some work. Luckily, my job is super flexible. I can be in the office or at home as much as I need and want. So I'm gonna take advantage now of doing some work, and then I may end up going into the office later. I'm not sure yet. We'll see, but let's take advantage of puppy nap number 1. It is now about 3 p.m., so it's been quite a while since we last talked, and it's been a pretty full day. I think we last chatted when he went down for puppy nap number 1, and I was going to do some work. So when he got up, I decided I did want to go into the office just for an hour, and I took him on a long walk. Well, we tried. Okay, I would love to say that I'm a girly that can take her puppy on a walk and listen to her little audiobook. That's not the case yet. Right now, he's very much like puppy walking, where he's going in every sort of direction, maybe suddenly stopping, suddenly wanting to run a bit. So he needs all my attention that if I was listening to an audiobook, I would not be able to retain what's going on. So I was just listening to some music while trying to walk him. Didn't have the best successful walk, but he spent a lot of time outside, and I think that did the job to where when we came back, his puppy nap number 2 was 2 hours. He was knocked out. That allowed me to go to the office. I came back, woke him up, took him outside, and now he's napping number 3. And so I want to do some reading. Work is chill right now. It's a good opportunity to get in a little bit of reading. I'm hoping that by filming this vlog, I am able to learn how to film with him, because at this point, it's so hard for me to think about putting up the camera before doing something at all. And if I'm not sitting on the couch working, then I'm playing with him, but also maybe I need to take him out. I'm just watching for so much that I don't think about putting up the camera. And I would hate for me to think about maybe you need to go outside, let me put up the camera to get a shot, and then he ends up having an accident inside because I was just, messing with the camera. So I'm hoping that filming this will help me learn what it's going to be like filming with him, because I definitely want to show you more of him, and then just getting more shots. So for now, let's do some reading.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do.
Hello, Milo. Did you wake up from your nap? You're so handsome.
Good morning. I love you. Can you go outside?
I left the hall
You
light
look like you have a little bit of bedhead.
in case you come back home. I sent a text that I was
Oh, we still sleeping? You know what owning a puppy is like? It's like him waking up from a nap and me wanting to give him the attention he deserves, despite me having a page and a half left in a chapter. Oh, we want some belly rubs? No, you deserve some belly rubs. May need to brush you out a little bit.
I went outside for 30 seconds, and it is so hot today. Like, I knew that from when I went to work, but I was in, like, jeans and, like, a long sleeve going to work. So I was like, well, yeah, girl, it's 88 degrees outside and you're in a long sleeve shirt. Like, but now, going out there, I was in, like, the hoodie and I was like, this needs to come off immediately. It's about 5 o'clock, so Milo napped for about 2 hours. I'm gonna lay on the cool mat. He's probably gonna bite it. He's an ornery little thing, but you guys, I've been trying to get him to use this cool mat off and on. Now, he is biting it, but before, he wouldn't even lay on it. He would just bite it. So this is a win for me. And he's already off the mat, but I think it's just because he wants to play. Why are we biting the glass table? That's not very good. That's not very good. Well, I was going to give you guys a quick reading update because I am... Where am I at? I'm on page 190. So I read about 65-ish pages while he was napping. So that's a win for me. Very happy with that. I'm really liking this book. Again, I am flying through it. From what I understand, we have this, like our main female character is like a long lost, like hidden heir to a kingdom. And then we have the main male character that's a prince. And now she is acting as like this servant, like low class. And like while she is aware of her like heritage and all the things, she is someone that isn't trying to like be a part of that. Like she's just trying to live a cozy, cute, quaint life in a way. And then the prince, hello. Oh my goodness. And then the prince, I don't really fully get it. I don't, like, the synopsis kind of gave more, I think. But, I don't know, like, he's aware of her. He's intrigued by her. He's confused by her. And I don't know exactly how their paths are going to intertwine from this point on, because I don't want to say anything that's not in the synopsis, and I can't recall everything that was kind of provided to us. And I know that this is like a series that's still going on, I believe. I think there's 3 books out, and then there's supposed to be more. I don't think it's just a trilogy. So I'm really liking it, and I'm glad that I'm finally starting it, because I've had this book on my physical TBR for quite a while, and I know so many people love it. So I will update you guys a little bit later, maybe when I'm reading again, or Milo is doing something adorable. So it's now the evening, and I wanted to talk about kind of what my evening looks like, because we really do have a good routine going at this point. I feel like it sets the tone for like a successful like night in the crate. Everyone sleeps well, all the things. I feed Milo around 7, and he's such a small guy, so he usually only eats like 60-70% of it in like one sitting, and then he kind of nibbles on the rest for the rest of the night. But as long as he does that in the beginning, then in about like 30 minutes after he's eaten, I take him out to do like a longer walk. There's like an enclosed space that's kind of like a dog park nearby, so I take him there and let him like run around, basically use a lot of energy. And then that way, like if he has to pee before bed kind of thing, I have one of those reusable things on my like balcony patio, so he's like set up there. But when we get back home, it's usually around 8 o'clock, and then we have this like hour of time before I put him in the crate for bed, and usually when I go to bed too, to just maximize my sleep. But in this hour, I try to make my space super calm and like relaxed, low energy. So I turn off all the main lights. I have these like 2 kind of ambiance lights going. One's like a sunset lamp, and the other is just like a humidifier that I have it on blue as just like a nice little calming color. And then the TV either has like a lo-fi on it. I'll put on like a sporting event, just like normal people talking. It'll be like a low volume. Or tonight I'm putting on a YouTube video that's like a podcast. So that way it's just like normal people talking, not like sudden loud noises and like loud, like, I don't know, like lights and all the things that could like give him secondhand energy. You know what I mean? So he's knocked out now. Sometimes he has high energy. I put him in the playpen to like calm him down for a few minutes, and he comes back out and he crashes on the floor, which is what happened tonight. And then for me, I spend the hour either reading, which I just think I want to watch the video tonight on YouTube, so I feel like I'm not going to read anymore. But I'll either read, I'll edit on my computer, just like chill out, watch whatever's on the TV. and that's where I kind of get my own hour me time before bed. Now, you guys, I read more during the last nap of the day, and I read to page 303. I read nearly 200 pages today, which is crazy. Like, I am flying through this book, and I am absolutely, like, I don't know how to describe it because it's not a 5-star feeling. I'm really enjoying it, and I don't know if I'm enjoying it because of how easy it is to, like, digest, understand all the things, and, like, just the fact that I'm flying through it makes it just so enjoyable, or if it's just, like, an amazing book. Like, I don't know, but there's these components that I'm really enjoying about, like, my experience with it. So I'm gonna go ahead, listen to this YouTube video and, like, watch it and just relax for the rest of the night. And then here in about 30-40 minutes or something at this point, we are gonna go to bed. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Milo. Good morning. Come here. Hello. Hello. How are you?
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry.
Good morning, happy Tuesday. You guys saw me wake up Milo this morning, give him a little bit of love before I took him out, let him use the restroom, came back. I tried to get him to eat some breakfast and he just wasn't vibing. He ate maybe like a quarter of it, and then about 30 minutes later I took him out on a walk, and I was so proud of him because this was our first walk like out of the immediate neighborhood kind of thing, and he's always resistant to walk like away from home. Ridiculous at this point, but once he gets past that initial like tug of war, then he's like, oh, like I can do this, like, and I was just so proud of him for walking like on the street, like on the sidewalk, like on the like a busy street, and like we saw a fire truck, loud noises of that, other dogs, and like he just handled everything so well, like no barking, no pulling, no anything, and I was just so proud of him. And then now we came back. I'm gonna make a matcha. I put him in the playpen with his food, so hopefully he continues to eat. I hear him like nibbling now. And then after my matcha, I'm gonna do a little bit of work. I just wish that I could have like $100,000 salary without any job commitments. Like, that's my hot take of the day, you know? Salary with no work required. Anyways, that's my morning so far. I didn't do any more reading last night. I just relaxed, kind of doom scrolled a little bit, but really I was just watching the YouTube video for like 30-45 minutes, and then we ended up going to bed. So full night's rest. He got up at like 7. I'm very happy with that. And now we'll see how our Tuesday goes. Oh my gosh, he's just so cute. Well, if you do jump up, it's just you can't have my remote or my phone or anything like that. I see you. Hello. I see you, Henri boy. Don't you think about it. Thank you. Thank you. It's the way I am not doing any form of training at this point. Like, I say training as like commands of like sit. He really does a majority of this stuff on his own. Like, he's just gonna lay here, or I think he's really getting the hang of lay down, and that's not like treat induced learning. That is really just like he's jumping up trying to get to me on the couch. He can't jump on the couch yet, or he's like being really rowdy and he needs to like lie down for a nap kind of thing. And I think he's really getting the hang of that term because he listens 85% of the time when I say that. So I think you're learning so well. God, you're so cute. You just, wow. Thank you for lying down, Milo. Major win. It's on the cooling mat. I knew you didn't like it. I noticed he rarely sleeps on like one of the dog beds. He's usually sleeping on like the floor. And so he's starting to nibble on it. But I just feel like It's because he was liking the cooler parts of the floor. So then he'd lay on the bed for like 10 minutes and he's like, oh, okay, I'm like hot now, you know? Milo! Hey bud, can we not? Can we not? You know, I think you wouldn't be doing that if you ate your full breakfast. Yeah? Thank you. I see you like that, home. Let me try to give you this reading update before Milo tries to like bite my toes or something. He woke up from his nap, obviously a puppy and wanting to play, but he is nibbling on a toy right now. I just had a great 2 hours during his nap time. I was able to work for like an hour and a half, and then I did a little bit of reading. I read about 30 pages, and I am so into this book. I ended up buying books 2 and 3, and then I saw book 4 actually comes out in just a couple weeks, so perfect timing to read it, and I'm so excited. It's such a unique read to me because the writing and like the banter, the dialogue is so different than what I usually expect in a fantasy romance. It's very prim and proper, yet you're like, why am I giggly over this like prince being formal and her also having this like, I don't know, formal education? What was I saying? Oh, it's just like unique dialogue, and like I find it so like intriguing, and like I can't stop reading it. It's so bingeable, it's so addictive. So I'm very excited to like continue this series whenever I finish this. Maybe finish it even today. That'd be amazing. I feel like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, I'm very like same routine of like just being at home or being in an office and like working, and then I have a lot more flexibility Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday with how I work and all the things. So usually those days is when I can like go out, go to a coffee shop, go to whatever. Maybe I'll take him out to a coffee shop this week. Also work on longer car rides because he's done really well in town now for the last week or so. So I'm hoping that we can now extend that to like the 10 to 15 minute car rides. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to get him to stop biting that mat. We're going to go inside, we're going to play some, and then I will continue working and check back in with you guys later.
Hello. Hello. You want some love?
I have about 30 minutes left of the book, but once again, he like woke up and kind of came up on here, not like on the couch, but just like, Mom, hello, I'm kind of waking up now. And so I was like, oh, let me pause it, come down here. And by the time I like paused the book and everything, he was already laying back down. I know. No. You know, right? So I'm like, do I have time to finish my book? Because books 2 and 3, I think were delivered. They're outside. I'd love to know. I love you. I love you. So it is now 5 p.m. and we are done with the workday. We are back from walk number 3. I am so proud of Milo for doing the like out of the neighborhood walk 3 times today. But you guys, that last walk took it out of me. I got back and I was so like hot, tired. I was like, I'm sticky, gross. I need to change, reapply deodorant, drink some water, like all the things. I had Milo's like to-go water bottle thing for him to drink water on the walk, but I was like, where's mine? Like, what was I doing? But I got back, I felt a lot better. Now Milo is zonked over there. He looks so cute. Like, are you kidding me? He is so tired. So I turned on the camera because I have a reading update for you guys. In the last puppy nap, I was able to finish This Woven Kingdom, and I am so glad that I ended up ordering books 2 and 3 because I now have them physically. I have the audiobooks checked out on Libby, and I just want to jump straight into the book 2 because the way that this ended, the shock to my system, I did not see that coming, and now I am so curious how book 2 is supposed to go. Like, the stress that I am stressed. The stressed I am stressed. You know what I mean? Like, I am very excited for book 2. Now, my overall kind of thoughts and feelings on book 1 is if you are new to fantasy, this is your girl. this is your girl, because it is not super complex, yet it is so intriguing, and I was like in it the entire way. Now with fantasy, I feel like it can often be super complex to where you have to be like really in the mindset to be reading it, and like you can't just like pick it up, put it down, because it's like it's gonna take you out, you're gonna forget things, all the things, right? This was not the case. As someone that has to randomly pick it up, put it down because their puppy needs attention, needs to go outside, all the things, this was perfect. I felt like I retained everything. I was following along with everything, and I was eager to pick it up every single time and just flew through it. It was so bingeable, so addictive, and just like unique in the sense that I never had a 5-star feeling, yet I wanted to read it every second. Like, there was nothing that was like super special to me about this book, yet I couldn't stop reading it. So do with that information what you will, but I'm gonna go ahead and probably jump into book 2 later tonight. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock. I'm just feeling like tired right now. I feel like I can't comprehend reading at the moment, but I think I want to start book 2 tonight because I am very curious, like what the heck is supposed to happen. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It is 5:30 p.m. so it's been a full day, but I'm just coming on here to update you guys because I want to do some reading now. I haven't done any reading since we last talked. Today's been a full like work in Milo day. So this morning we had a normal routine, and then I took Milo into the office to like meet everyone, and by everyone I mean there was like maybe 10 people in the office today. It was a pretty quiet day, and everyone did so well with him. I feel like they handled it really well with just like the fact that he's a puppy, meeting a lot of people for the first time, and they like got down on like his level and weren't like super like jumpy, loud, all the things. They allowed him to just kind of like come up to them, and one of my coworkers had already met Milo, so it was really great because like Milo saw them first, and it kind of allowed Milo to know like, oh, like we like this place is safe, things like that. And more importantly, I was just so proud of Milo for the drive, because he has been car sick on drives that have been like longer than 15 minutes in the past. So he's handled like the 5-minute drives in town well, but I was like, we need to get over this. So we drove about 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes like each way. I took the toll road to work because I was like, that will chop off half the time. And I was like, get him in the car less. So we did that. He handled it well. And then I took like the long way home, and he handled that well. So I was so proud of him for that. And then crashed out, had naps, I worked, took him outside again. We had multiple walks today, and then multiple work sessions. So we just got back inside. We did a little bit of training today, and I feel like he did pretty well. He's much better inside. I know like there's stages of training as far as like commands, and like you really want them to nail it inside, and then you kind of like introduce distractions to them. So when we were outside walking, he did okay, but when I felt like he was very like not anxious, more like antsy, like let's just get home, like I'm wired, let's go, then he wasn't really like vibing with like sit. And I'm like, cool. But we worked on things like sit, lie down, and the last one was, just like him walking closer to me, not like constantly pulling on the leash. Like he's making me look like the bad guy, but I'm like, dude, I can't let you just roam off. So those are like some things that we worked on today. So it was a very full dog mom day, but very happy. I am gonna take Milo over to Riley's here shortly so that he can just be over there again. I took him over the weekend, but he's gonna stay at her place when her and I go to Charleston. Her husband's gonna look after him, which I'm so grateful for, because I was stressed about like other people that could look after them, like had dogs and they can't be around dogs yet, or just like people that can't have pets in their home, and I couldn't take them to like a daycare place yet. So we are very grateful for him, for being able to watch him. So I'm trying to get Milo like comfortable with their place a little bit, like not make it so foreign to him. So we're gonna go over there for just a little bit to say hello and yap about Charleston trip. I'm so excited to go next week. That is crazy that it's next week. Like, are you kidding me? I think when this video goes out, we will be there. So that is so exciting. But yeah, I got this like workout set for that trip. Well, I say for that trip. I wanted to get one, but I bought it with like a couple other like basic things that I was getting for the trip. I was like, oh, if we do like a morning walk, if we go walk around, I just want something like comfortable and easy. But now with Milo, I think I need 5 of these so that I have like, or maybe 7, one for every day of the week, because they are so comfortable to walk in, and like I'm obsessed. So that's where I'm at. It's a long update. I'm a yapper and I haven't been able to yap all day, so I've been watching Little League World Series. It's been a great day. Okay, I need to put on this sweatshirt though, because now I'm getting a little chilly. And I hope to do maybe 15 minutes just to get started in the book before Riley lets me know that they are ready, settled, and I can bring over Milo. Hello, hi, happy Thursday. I think the last update yesterday, I was like, I'm going to start my book for just like 15 minutes before going to Riley's. I scrolled on my phone. But today, we are taking Milo to a coffee shop that has like a little outdoor patio. So I'm hoping we can like set him up in a good situation and like just have him be outside, be out in a new environment. I don't know if we'll last 30 minutes, 2 hours, like it depends on him. So we will see how you do, little guy. He did so good when I was inside. I was so proud of him. He just laid down. I didn't hear any barking or anything. I just realized I haven't updated you guys since going to the coffee shop in like the last car update. So back in the car, it is almost 11. So we did go to the coffee shop. It was a success. Milo did really well on like the patio. It was so hot though. Like the high today is like 95. And so it was already in like the 80s when we were there. And although it was like covered and he was in the shade, there wasn't really a breeze, so it was just, I think, really warm for him, but he laid down on, like, the cooling mat that I brought him. He was, like, drinking water out of the, like, portable water thing that I have, and he tried apples and blueberries for the first time. The apples were easier for him, and then the blueberries were, like, a harder sell, but by the end, he was interested. He never really, like, laid down to like relax, but he was laying down for majority of the time, like either drinking the water or like snacking on the random small bits of fruit. So I would say a success. When I went in to get my drink, like I like had tied him up and everything, and he didn't bark, he didn't whine, any of the stuff. So I feel like he did really well. I looked out and he was just like, he like looked for me, and then he's like, okay, like she'll come back, I guess. Like, so he just laid down. So I just feel like he did really well for like the first time going to a coffee shop like that. And then we drove back home. Another successful like round trip of like a further away drive. I think this one was like 20 minutes there, 15 minutes back or something. And so he did really well, but he was definitely in need of a true nap. So he was a little bit of like a bitey, grouchy toddler when we got inside. So I put him in the crate, turned down all the lights, and now he is napping. And I figured I would take advantage of no dog, and I would like go, I'm at the library now, I'm gonna go in the bookstore that they have, and then also just like maybe browse the library just to browse it, and then maybe go across to the park for just even like 30 minutes, because I've yet to start the Infinite Threads, and I want to, but every time I feel like I've had like the downtime to myself to actually read, I haven't had the mental energy to. So that's where I'm at. I'm hoping today that I actually can, because I feel like the last like couple opportunities I've had like downtime to like chill and not think about being attentive to Milo, then I have been just like mentally tired. I'm like, I just want to watch a YouTube video, or I just want to doom scroll for a little bit, things like that. Like I colored at the coffee shop, but I didn't want to put in like my AirPods or even one, just like I wanted all ears to be able to hear him if he was like breathing really heavy because like he was super hot, or he was trying new foods, so like what if he didn't react well to them, or obviously any whining, like anything that was going to be discomfort to him in a new space, new environment, really hot outside. I wanted to just make sure I heard, especially with their like music already being on. So that was that. But I have my matcha, I have my bag of my coloring book and my actual book, hopefully, and so I'm gonna go in the library. Maybe I can get comfy in there and do a bit of reading. We'll see. But I love being outside. So, I don't know. But I have my little baby monitor on. So, we will know if Milo wakes up.
staying at home, turn off the phone, I will listen to you.
So I'm not sure how long I've been out here, but I wanted to give you guys a reading update before I head home because I've been out here long enough that the 90+ degree weather is making me feel quite toasty, even in the shade. So I read about 60 pages of The Infinite Threads. Is that what it's called? These Infinite Threads. Same difference. And it is so good. Something we got in the first book is it is told in third person, but you get these like two POVs from the main two characters. And what I liked about the intro to this is you ended book 1 on POV of like the female character. In this, you kind of replay that scene from the other character's POV, and then you move forward. And wait, like I'm stressed about the romance is all I'm gonna say right now, because what are we supposed to do? Like, I can't say anything because it'd be so spoiler, but like, your girl's stressed. Your girl is stressed. So I'm so curious about this next book and like the progression of new characters being introduced and like who's supposed to kind of be friends, allies, enemies, you know, like loyal versus betraying. Like, I am so curious because we've had this new allyship introduced in the first like couple chapters, and then we also have this new like storyline, plot line going on that I'm like, how much are you supposed to progress? Like, I'm in it. I'm in it. And once again, the dialogue is so confusingly intriguing where I'm like, this is not normally what I vibe with, yet I cannot put it down. Yet I literally am flying through this book. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack up. I ate my little apples and now I'm ready to go home and maybe eat like some legitimate food. I'm here for another kind of cozy nighttime reading update because I'm about to finish this book as soon as I finish this clip. I've been off and on reading this all day. I don't know if I said it. I know I said like I had flexibility on like work Thursday through Sunday, but I really have off work today and tomorrow. I kind of just like hop on, check things if I need to, but like I have had such a chill not work day today, so that's why we were like going to the coffee shop without like a laptop, going to the library, reading outside, all the things. And that's why also I've been able to like sit on the couch all afternoon and just read. So I'm on page like 300. Your girls read 300 pages of this book today, and I'm just gonna sit here and finish it. I think I have maybe like an hour or so of reading, a little less than that, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. It is so good. The fact that I'm flying through it is what, like, things don't move quickly here, okay? Things move fairly slow, and I think maybe if I was just physically reading it, because I'm a slow physical reader, like, maybe then I could feel like maybe there's not as much movement, but with the audio, I feel like I'm flying through it and like the pacing is perfectly fine to me. But just like when I take a step back and think about like what's happened for this update and I'm on page like 300, I'm like, it feels like slow burn, but like in the best way. I'm eating this up. I'm eating it up. Everything, like I'm feeling a lot of things. I'm feeling a lot of things, and I am so curious how this book is going to end, because we kind of have these two plot lines going on that they are about to like connect, intertwine, intersect, all the things. So I'm very curious to see kind of how this book ends. And I already have book 3 like audiobook checked out and the physical book, so I feel like finishing this tonight, I'm hopefully, with being off of work tomorrow as well, gonna want to jump into book 3. So with that, I'm so excited to read this, and I will check in with you guys in the morning. Good morning, happy Friday. I just wanted to come out here and have a little chat while I eat some breakfast. So like I have like random things I wanted to update you guys on. So first things first. Hello, hi, good morning, happy Friday. I'm currently eating breakfast. I have some cottage cheese and some cut up strawberries, and then I made myself my strawberry matcha. There is a beetle, one of those like blind Japanese beetles, flying around. I've already had to run duck inside once, so if you see me bolt, that's why. But I'm proud of myself for eating some breakfast because like, well, I say breakfast, but like a well balanced, like this is high protein, and then my strawberries, matcha's healthy, right? But more importantly, I've sucked at like eating a balanced diet since getting Milo because it's been so hard to time feeding myself with him. So usually when I eat, it's like random times and like random things. So I feel like I'm trying to find that balance again of like, okay, you can take care of him 100%, but you also need to make sure you're eating at least a good breakfast and dinner. Like, I've always struggled with lunch, but like breakfast and dinner, come on. So that's what we're trying today. When he's napping, I'm out here talking with you and eating some breakfast in peace. So that's the first thing I'm proud of myself on, which should probably eat something, huh? Those strawberries are good. Milo was out with me earlier, like out here, and I gave him a piece of the strawberry, and he really liked it. So he ate it quickly and like first time around. The apples he ate first time around yesterday. Blueberries seems to be like, if it's there long enough, I'll eat it. So he doesn't dislike them, but it's not like he loves them. We'll see how that changes. But I'm proud of myself for like, I don't know, just putting something on a plate today. Second, this Musette. I got it yesterday. It's the same like brand as the light blue one that I was like, I need it in every color. I got it in black and then this like richer saturated blue. I love it. It's so comfortable and it's perfect. I'm watching Milo like several times a day. I don't have enough athletic clothes in my wardrobe anymore. Like, I needed more of this and I would love to buy more, but they're like $25 each, which isn't terrible alone, but if you buy like 5 of them, that's gonna add up pretty quick. So I only bought 2 and that already felt like a hit. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Most important update. I finished it last night. It was so good. It was so good. It was better than book 1, but not like this exponentially. Like, I still didn't get a 5-star feeling, but whatever I end up rating book 1, this needs to be 0.25, 0.5 higher because it just got better. I want to talk about it and I want to like compare it and say things, but obviously anything I say will be spoiler in that sense. So what I can say, I was expecting the last 20%, 15% like to be different, and instead like we're gonna see so much more in the next book, and I'm so excited for that. Now, we got this cute little found family that was like an unexpected moment in the end of book 2 that I was like, oh, this is gonna be so fun. So I'm really excited to see that grow into the 3rd book. And then the romance is romancing. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't think. It's like this unexpected love I have for the romance in this book. Like it grew so much in book 2. I'm 100% starting book 3 today. So I know book 4 comes out at the end of September, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like a 5-book series, if book 4 is the last one. Like, I have no idea. But it's like, I hear a car, but I don't see a car. See the car. I just love it. I just love it so much. It was just so good. And I don't know. I just don't know what I was expecting. And it's like such a conundrum because I'm just like, I can't pinpoint why I love this book so much, but like I really do. Like, I'm flying through it. It's bingeable. It's addictive. The writing's so simple. The world's so simple. Like, it's complex enough. Like, it's intriguing, but it's not like hard to understand. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I will check in with you guys later. Okay, so I just got to the park that I came to yesterday. I brought some fruit for Milo and his water thing, and then I brought myself the other part of the apple, and I brought a drink. I brought you fruit and you want to eat that weed? Lawn mowing services, come to Milo. I got the crisp apple of Bloom because I've seen everyone drinking it, and my curiosity won the best of me. Beat the best of me? Whatever. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I fear it's really good. Milo. It truly just tastes like a carbonated apple. What's in it? Carbonated water. Things I don't know, I fear, so maybe that's not the best. 10 calories, 0 sugar. That's insane. So is there not real apple in it then? Because don't apples have sugar? Oh my god. Whatever it is. Phenomenal. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to get Milo away from digging in the dirt. I have my book in case he settles down. And we'll see. Right. Right. Keep in mind, he has his own apples. Own apples here. The one out of my hand was so much better, I agree. Okay, well, while I wait for Milo to relax a little bit, I will give you a reading update because I am on chapter 10. I'm nearly 100 pages in. Started book 3 today during nap number 1. It's so good. It's so good, and I'm so curious. Our worlds are clashing, characters are clashing, plot lines, people, friendships, relationships, allies, enemies, all the things clashing and crashing. So I am eager to get back home and read this. I brought it to read. I think with my boy eating every plant, weed, anything in sight right now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to relax and read. So I think I'm gonna take him on a walk around the park and wait. He just laid down for the first time. Asked me why. Because he found a big weed to tear out. Okay, well, I'm gonna deal with that, and I'll probably see you when I get back home. So we just got back from being outside. Milo is gonna have to settle down for a nap. I'm trying to see if he will like settle and calm down on his own, or if I'm gonna like put him in the playpen for a few minutes to signal to him chill out, and then usually a few minutes of that he will settle and calm down and he'll come back out and then just like sleep on the floor somewhere. I have been trying to use the word calm in the situations where like he should be settling and calming down, like right before a nap time kind of thing, and he's like biting stuff or he barks at all, like, and I know he doesn't have to use the restroom, I know he's not thirsty, like things like that. And so if y'all just suddenly he's like biting something, I pick him up, I don't say anything, move him to the playpen. As I'm sitting him down, I'm like, calm, like I say it like a couple times, and then after a few minutes, like when he's settled, then I take him back out. I've had to repeat it like another time maybe, but after 2 times of the playpen, like back to back like that, he gets the hint and he comes out and he just like lays down and sleeps. So I've noticed today that since using the word calm in those situations, he has like settled a little bit. It doesn't always work because obviously he's learning, but I've said the word and he has like stopped biting something and he's like just laid down and like kind of looked at me like I'm not doing anything bad. So I feel like he's learning things. But in this nap time, I have my junk journal box out here because I want to see if I can junk journal with him napping. I have not junk journaled in weeks, and as you know, if you follow my channel, I am an avid junk journaler. Like, I miss it. I have had stuff printed. I don't even know what stuff I have printed, if I'm honest. Milo. I mean, he's looking at himself in the mirror again. Milo. He's gonna have to go in the playpen for a few minutes, I fear. But I'm gonna see if I can junk journal because I miss it. I haven't done it in a while and I want to prioritize it. So I will get some clips of me doing it, and hopefully I will see you on the other side with a completed junk journal spread. I just need you to know that he was gonna come at me and he was so gonna bite me. And I said, Milo, lie down. Lie down, Milo. Guess who walked his happy butt to the end of the couch and laid down? My son. I mean, he's also licking himself right now, but he did lie down when I asked him to. I don't know if he's going to stay that way, but I just am so proud. Okay, I'm watching YouTube, by the way. I am taking this time, because usually I've had like ambiance in the background or something with his previous nap times recently, because I've just taken that time to read. But with this, I'm going to put on regular YouTube. I have a lot of videos in my watch later of like new bookish girlies that I want to see if I like vibe with their channel and I can subscribe to more people and things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I was just so proud. I was like, oh, I have to tell them. He's settled right now, so a win is a win. Okay guys, I have finished my July dump. I love her. I feel like it's a good mixture of like junk and pictures. So I tried Boredom Brew for the first time. I have a blueberry muffin wrapper from Trader Joe's. This July junk came from Junk Club and Riley was amazing and got me one. Then went to Crack House and have like a little napkin receipt, things like that. And then I just added some little stickers, some doodles. I love it. I feel so happy to have junk journaled again. This is all I had printed out for my 2025, and then I did actually have stuff printed out to continue to backfill my 2024 junk journal, but this was enough for me. I don't want to tempt my luck with Milo, who's still sleeping. Right there, he did continue to lie down when I mentioned it earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like pick this stuff up, get settled on the couch. Maybe he will wake up. Maybe he won't. It hasn't been that long, so his nap should be like another hour, but we'll see. I'm hungry. I need like some food. What do I do? Because that's definitely gonna wake him up. So it's about 7 o'clock. I just fed Milo. I got out of the shower just a few minutes ago. Quite literally haven't brushed my hair. I threw on some clothes because I need to make dinner. I'm hungry. Now that he's eating, maybe he'll be busy for like 5 seconds and eat a quarter of his food, and it'll be so great. I need to figure out dinner, but I also wanted to update you guys on the book because I am like 65% of the way into it. Let me figure out dinner and then I'll come back and talk. So while I try and see if Milo will finish the second half of his food and my food cools, we're going to try to get through this update without him barking. So I am 65% of the way into All This Twisted Glory, I think is what the third book is called. So I've read like 260 pages today. Once again, another like addictive, bingeable book. And what's so weird is I was thinking about like the update when I was cooking dinner, and I was like, these books are 400 to 500 pages long. And when I think like, about each book individually and like, oh, what happened in that book? Not a lot happens in those 400 to 500 pages. Yet that doesn't seem to bother me because I can like fly through them and they're just so easy to read and like get through, so to speak. Like, the fact that there's not a ton happening, like I didn't even notice really until I sat here and I was like, what has like all happened in this book? And I'm like, oh, not a lot, but it doesn't even matter because I love it. I love it, and I think that there's a chance I could finish it tonight if I'm honest, which would be crazy because I started it today. But I've taken advantage of nap times, and I feel like tonight I could just finish it because why not? But I could also see myself being tired because I read 260 pages and be like, okay, maybe I won't. So we'll see. But the fact that I have read 2 and most of book 3 in this week so far is crazy. Like, when I finish this book, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Book 4 doesn't come out to the end of September. What am I supposed to read next? I need to look at my, like, Libby, because I feel like I've been putting things on, like, deliver later. So what do I have? I don't know. But I'm obsessed with this world. So, don't know what I'm supposed to do when I finish this, and I have to wait for the 4th book. Other than that, it has been an amazing day, amazing reading, And tomorrow we get back to work, unfortunately. I luckily work from home, like very chill, all the things, and I might go to book club. I don't know, it depends on Milo. Depends if I want to bring him, if it's like a nap time, or if I just like don't want to deal with that. Like maybe I go by myself, maybe I bring Milo, maybe I just don't go. That's what I'm debating. I brought him last week. It was good, but obviously when you're keeping track of a puppy that won't just settle down, it becomes challenging, and I don't want to disrupt other people that are also there trying to read. So those are my like late night thoughts while I figure out what the heck I'm doing tomorrow morning. But that's a tomorrow morning problem. So for now, I'm gonna eat dinner, and I'll probably see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I think it's about 8:30. Yes, I need to check work stuff here soon. I just realized like, wow, it's already 8:30, but we got up around 6:30 today. I took him out, then tried to get him to eat. He's not vibing this morning with eating, so that's super fun, but I think I set the tone wrong because after we got back from like the morning, like just take him out, see if he needs to use the restroom, I got down my suitcases from the closet, and I felt like he just like felt the vibes. He felt the vibes that they were wrong and off, and he's like, I don't know, he like immediately like, please editing JC, put a picture, he immediately like came and like was trying to like love me and like cuddle on my legs and everything like as I sat on the ground, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. I feel like he knows something and he was unsettled by it. And so since then it's been hard to get him to eat, but we went on a walk. He ate some after that and now he's napping, but I wanted to take the time to start packing for my trip next week. I think I already mentioned that we're going to Charleston, which I'm so excited about, but it's like nearly 5 days worth of traveling. So I wanted to like start the packing so that I understood like what laundry I needed to do and like what maybe like small things that I needed to go get, like if I needed any travel sized things. So I did that this morning, and as much as like I feel accomplished with it, I don't feel as accomplished because there's so many tiny things that you need when traveling. At least I do, like chargers, and if I'm wanting to like bring my camera stuff and like remembering like the camera batteries, the battery charger, like every small thing. And I don't want to pack them now when I don't leave for like 3 or 4 days at this point. I think like maybe 4 days, I don't know, something like that, to where I'm like, okay, we're fine. I just wanted to start stuff this weekend because I know Monday and Tuesday I'm going to be working, I'm going to be busy, I'm going to be trying to gather up everything for Milo. So yeah, I wonder what I can hear him playing with right now. Hopefully it's a toy. But I'm going to go ahead and make myself a matcha, get to work. I did finish the book last night, but frankly I really need to get to work, so we will talk about it whenever I like have my next break, because yeah, I need to talk about it, but I also need to make a matcha and I also need to check work stuff. So we will circle back and talk about the book later. I am so tired right now. I know, baby. We are both so tired right now. Oh, the fact that my air conditioning is set to 76 and I feel cool is impressive. I was like blasting the AC in the car and then like cooled down for probably 5 to 10 minutes before we even left the park. We went to a nearby like lake. I don't know like the distance around the lake. Maybe it's like a mile, less than a mile. I have no idea. Point is, I took Milo there. We did say hi to the book girlies, and then I was like, we're gonna go on a walk. And normally it's tug of war. Like, I don't know. He takes a lot of stops. It's very much just like, let's turn back. It's not that he doesn't have the energy to do it, because we'll be halfway done, and the moment I like turn around, he has all the energy in the world to go back. So I'm like, okay, so what's going on? But today we had probably just like a handful of stops, and we like light jogged the entire way. I don't jog. Like, I am no longer an athlete. My body does not just willingly jog around. You know what I mean? So the fact that we just did that, I'm impressed at my body, but also so proud of Milo, because once we kind of started this jog thing, he maybe stopped like twice. Like, I don't know, he just did really well. And so we were really hot and tired at the end. But we had like partly cloudy weather, so it was really nice because while it is pretty warm today, we had a bit of coverage. So it wasn't as just like, I'm dying of a heat stroke, you know? And plus he had his water. I didn't have mine. So when we left the park, I went to McDonald's and I got myself a large Dr. Pepper and a large fry because I went on my app and I saw I could get a large fry for like $1.50 and I was like, yep. Download the apps, guys. Download the apps. So, I did that and it's so funny because I was like begging him to eat, you know, like food and like breakfast and things like that. And then meanwhile, I'm like, I am so hot. I just exercised. Let me go get a large Dr. Pepper and a large fry. So there's that. It's now 1:10. I probably need to check work stuff again, but came back. I'm like in a workout set, but I threw on this hoodie. Ow, I just like scratched myself. But I realized I did not talk with you guys about all their Twisted Glory, book 3 in this Woven Kingdom series. Once again, I do have to question, like, not a lot happens in each book. And really not a lot happens, I guess, across all 3. If hello, each book, there's not a lot happening. Yet, I love it. Yeah, I, like, want to read more. I don't, like, this last one is the only one that, like, when it ended, I was like, wait, how are we still not, how did we not have, like, that last thing happen? Like, that we were, like, kind of building up to, and then it didn't feel like we left on a cliffhanger. It felt like we just, like, ended short, and I was like, oh, okay, so, like, the ending I didn't love, just, like, how abrupt it felt, and, like, we didn't have a lot happen in the book, so I expected more, I guess, in that sense, but like, I'm still loving the story, and I'm loving our characters, and it's just, like, such a fun, like, world to be a part of, and, like, a story to be told in a way. Like, I love it. I love it. I do. And I'm so glad that I, like, have read those 3 books this week because I didn't plan on it, but this Woven Kingdom had been on my physical TBR for so long, and then I read it and I loved it, and I was like, well, I guess I should buy the 2nd and 3rd books. And I'm so glad I did because could you imagine, like, well, I guess I'm glad I loved them because what if I didn't? What if I really loved book 1 and then book 2 happened and I was like, oh, this took a terrible turn and now I hate it? I guess I could have returned the books, but, like, I'm just so glad that I bought them and then, like, I like them. So I'm trying to figure out what to read next, like, what to start. I don't know if I want to read anything today or tomorrow. Honestly, like, I mean, I don't know, but I am trying to figure out what I should read. I have some good books on my physical TBR. I need to see what is also, like, on my audio, like, what do I have checked out from Libby, if I have anything checked out. So I'm gonna, like, figure that stuff out. I'm gonna take Milo over to Riley's here shortly-ish, and we're gonna, like, leave Milo over there with her husband, who will be watching Milo, and then her and I are gonna run, like, just a couple in-town errands, basically allowing Milo to be with him and in their home without us for the first time. Like, I brought Milo over to their place a couple times, but it's like, I've always been there, Riley's been there, which he's, like, familiar with and comfortable with, so we're gonna leave him alone, so to speak, over there for just, like, a little bit to see how he does and get kind of used to that, because now he has 3 or so days before he goes over there for the trip. So he is tired. He was like, he did not allow me, or maybe he did, he allowed me to put on, like, the car clip in the car seat, like, to his collar that, like, kind of restricts him, but he, like, completely crawled out of the seat ASAP once I got in my seat and, like, laid on me, and we didn't leave the park for, like, 10 minutes, if not longer. We were just sitting there. He was, like, cooling down at the air conditioning blasting. He was so tired. He was just laying there. I was decompressing and like, sensitizing in a way. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna rest. Just gonna lay here, close my eyes, just for a second. You know what I mean? Okay. So it has been a little bit. It's about 12:30. I just laid down for the last 30 minutes, hoping to honestly fall asleep and take a nap, but I could not settle enough. I don't know. I felt so tired, but I could not fall asleep. So here I am. I think I'm gonna get my Kindle out. I'm gonna watch one YouTube video. Then I'm going to open up my Kindle and start my next read. But when I was like getting like dressed, I was like, okay, I need to get out of like the workout clothes. I'm sticky, gross, all the things. I was like, I just want a big shirt. So I mean, I have my air conditioning on always, and I'm just in a big long sleeve, and I have my blanket. I have a snack. I'm obsessed with these Trader Joe gummies. Latest obsession. Milo's taking nap number 2 of the day. I'm not sure. We did not last long at the lake. Like after we got done, he would not stop trying to eat the grass. So I was like, okay, you lost privileges of trying to like be outside. So we came back home, and he finally settled down about 30 minutes ago as well. So I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, then get to reading, and hopefully I will have a reading update for you guys soon. Mr. Milo woke up from his nap. Say hello, good morning. Good morning. I love telling him good morning after every single nap of the day. Hello. So it is almost 6 o'clock. You see Milo here. We just got back from doing our like outdoor walk of the evening. Now, this walk sometimes includes a jog. Sometimes more includes like these 2 to 3 second bursts of sprinting when Milo feels like it, but he's a relatively small guy, so like normally doesn't last long. Beg to differ. Guys, my lungs were burning. He wanted to sprint for way longer today, and I was like, where's this coming from? Like, mom doesn't sprint anymore willingly. Like, what was the things you do for your children, you know what I mean? Like, willingly just take off into a long sprint because that's what we do for their joy. I don't know. That was really hard to come back from. I was like, I am breathing so hard, my lungs are on fire, and I need water. So I cooled down. He's playing with his little stuffed animal, and I want to give you a reading update because earlier I started A Wraith Beneath the Tides. Now this is Beyond the Tides, book 1. I don't know how many books are supposed to be in this series, but what did you break his tail? How did you do that? Okay. Now I don't know like what the synopsis gives you because I didn't read it heading into it, but what I can tell you is I've seen this compared to Pirates of the Caribbean meets The Lost City of Atlantis, and you have like our main 2 characters, the female character being like this siren pirate cool chick, right? And then you have the prince as the main male character who can like wield fire. So really cool. From what I've gathered, we have this kingdom that sunk many moons ago, you know, like 1,000 years ago or something. And so we have both those entities. We have the prince, the kingdom he's at, wanting to go and find the like lost treasure gold that they believe is probably like sunk with that kingdom. And then you have the main female pirate situation wanting to like stop that, prevent that, maybe intercept it to have the gold. They're going to be fighting each other. So that's kind of what I've gathered so far, and I feel like that's probably all that would be in the synopsis. I'm not going to divulge any more information. Hello, that's what you get for trying to steal my phone and the camera. Mom, you gonna put you down? Anyways, I'm gonna hopefully get him to lie down for like an hour or something, and then we'll eat dinner. But I'm really liking it. I'm liking the dialogue. I'm getting into it a lot better this time. I tried to read it a month ago, and like as an ebook only, my brain would not focus on like a new fantasy world. I had too many like outside noises. I think I tried to start it like at the pool with no headphones, so it's like I had like kids playing in the pool, just outdoor noises, like I couldn't focus. And then this time around, like I had my pirate ambiance and I was just like locked in. I was locked in. So much better this time around. He's making me anxious. I feel like he's trying to bite things, bite me, won't lay down. So I'm gonna try to get him to lay down while I figure out some dinner, and then in an hour I'll feed him. So, okay. Glad we could have this chat. He's being such a dork. Okay, I have a weird angle because I wanted to show you Milo. Hello. It's now 7:15. We went on that like run walk thing around like 5 or so. So we had like started all of it a little earlier, like out of norm, because normally like I'd feed him, wait, then go on like the longer walk run. But he had a lot of energy, so we went on that, came back, I let him rest for a little bit, and then I fed him. He's eating a majority of the food, and now we'll just like settle and like let him eventually go out to use the restroom if he needs to. But in 7:15, we're locked in for the night. I just got out of the shower and I came out here, and I like sat and I was like, come here, Milo, and he just came over and laid down. Look at him. He is so cute. Hello. Hello. He is so sleepy right now. He's so sleepy. Okay, so first getting a little bit of like a normal angle for me. I've eaten. Oh, you're so handsome. You're so handsome. He has like this bedhead going on. No bite. No bite. Hello. 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 Oh. How am I supposed to just ignore all the love that you request? Oh my god, guys. How am I supposed to leave him? How am I supposed to leave him to go to Charleston? I'm obsessed with you. I'm gonna miss you so much. You're so silly. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to wake him up a little bit to like use up some energy before we settle down for tonight. Yeah? It's working. He's already wanting to bite me. So, I ate dinner. I had some fettuccine noodles and some green beans. And, oh, you bite me? I just kissed your nose. Good morning. It is the next day, and I just wanted to come on and kind of close out the video because I expected to do a bit of reading last night, and then I was going to end the video before bed, but Milo had other plans. He was so just like energized, wanting to play, so we played for like an hour and a half, and then 9 p.m. hit, and he was still wired, and I was like, we've got to go to bed. So when I put him in the crate, I was like, Mom's tired. And I did not want to like stay up and read and then have him wake up at like 5:30 or something crazy. So I decided to go to bed, and I didn't do any more reading since the last update, which is devastating because it was such a good point in the book that I was like, what is going to happen like right after this? Like, what is the next thing? So I'm very excited to like get back into it. I would love to finish it before my trip, but I only have a couple days. I need to work today and tomorrow. I need to get my home ready, Milo ready, me ready, like all the things. And with it not having an audiobook, I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to just sit and physically read, but a girl can dream. But next vlog should be very exciting. It's the Charleston vlog, and I am so excited for this trip. Like, first of all, Trip makes it out of the group chat. That's amazing, and I just wanted to go to Charleston for a few years now, so I'm excited to like see it, have junk journal things. We get a junk journal Charleston. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I do think that we got to see a very realistic week where, you know, the pros and cons of reading with a new puppy, because you got to see that there are many nap times throughout a day that I can use however I need to, whether or not it's working, cleaning, eating, or reading. And then, no, you ready to come back out? God, he is so cute. And then we had the other times where, like last night, where I'm like, normally I would read an hour before bed. Milo didn't allow that. That wasn't an option. So I'm glad that we read This Woven Kingdom that had been on my physical TBR for so long, and to like obsess over it to the point that's like I just read the first 3 books in the series. Crazy. I am so excited for book number 4. Like, wow. No, like I am so glad that I read them, and then like book 4 comes out at the end of September. Like, could you imagine if I read them and then like book 4 comes out next year? That would have been devastating. So I'm so glad that we read 3 books this week. Crazy. And then we got to start our 4th, which is a very like highly anticipated read. So you guys will see my review on that, like Goodreads, Instagram, maybe in a vlog somewhere on the internet. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining me this week, and I will see you in my next one.